The term Japan's cursed objects refers to items believed to be imbued with supernatural malice, misfortune, or a spirit seeking vengeance. Such objects are thought to harbor negative energies or curses that affect those who come into contact with them. This belief is deeply rooted in Japanese folklore and spiritual practices, where the idea of objects possessing their own spirit, or tsukumogami, is prevalent. These cursed objects are often seen as a manifestation of unresolved grievances, tragic events, or the consequences of human actions, becoming a complex intersection of cultural spirituality and superstition. The significance of understanding Japan's cursed objects lies in its cultural and historical context. These objects provide a unique lens through which to explore Japanese beliefs about the spiritual world, life, and death. They often serve as cautionary tales, warning of the dangers of disrespecting the spiritual realm or the consequences of immoral behavior. For enthusiasts of the supernatural or cultural history, they offer a deeper understanding of how folklore shapes societal norms, and vice versa. Two famous examples illustrate this point vividly. The Inunaki Tunnel, rumored to be haunted by the spirits of those who suffered untimely deaths, attracts thrill seekers hoping to witness paranormal activities. Another is Okiku's doll, a doll housed in a temple in Hokkaido, which is believed to be possessed by the spirit of a young girl. It reportedly grows human hair, embodying the tragic story associated with it, and continues to intrigue believers and skeptics alike. Many people support the existence of cursed objects as genuine supernatural phenomena, arguing that the inexplicable events associated with them serve as proof. These believers often emphasize respecting spiritual warnings to maintain harmony between the material and spiritual worlds. However, skeptics argue these objects' so-called curses are psychological, stemming from confirmation bias where people perceive events through a lens of superstition. Furthermore, critics point out that these tales could be sensationalized or commercialized for tourism, sometimes detracting from the cultural significance of the folklore. Overall, the exploration of cursed objects in Japan is not just about the objects themselves, but rather how they contribute to and reflect broader themes within Japanese culture. They connect to the main topic by illustrating the intertwining of fear, belief, and tradition, influencing everything from local customs to national identity. The discussion about these objects also sparks broader conversations about the human tendency to attribute mysterious happenings to supernatural causes, thereby revealing both the rational and mystical sides of cultural heritage. When discussing Japan's top cursed objects, truths that will keep you up at night, understanding the historical background and cultural significance is essential. This concept refers to the historical origins and cultural meanings attributed to cursed objects within Japan's rich tapestry of folklore, religion, and superstition. These objects, often perceived as having supernatural powers or malevolent intentions, are deeply ingrained in Japanese culture and reflect the country's long-standing beliefs in spirits and the supernatural. The significance of this point lies in its ability to illuminate why certain objects are considered cursed and how they have shaped societal beliefs and fears. Cursed objects in Japan are often tied to historical events, Shinto and Buddhist practices, and local folklore. They offer insight into the collective psyche and social dynamics of past and present Japanese society. A prominent example is the Seisho Seki, or the Killing Stone. According to legend, this stone is the transformed body of Tamamo no Mai, a mythical nine-tailed fox spirit. Believed to kill anyone who touches it, the stone is a symbol of the supernatural danger and intrigue found in Japanese folklore. Another example is the Inunaki Tunnel, purported to be haunted due to its association with gruesome stories of murder and mystery. The tunnel, once a gateway to a now abandoned village, is shrouded in urban legend, illustrating how physical locations can become cursed objects due to their dark history. Supporters of these beliefs often argue that cursed objects serve as cautionary tales, reminders of the consequences of immoral acts or warnings about places to avoid. However, challenges arise in differentiating between myth and reality. Skeptics may view these stories as mere superstitions without scientific backing, emphasizing the need for a critical examination of such claims. The cultural significance of cursed objects in Japan also ties into broader themes of respecting nature and acknowledging unseen forces, as seen in Shinto beliefs, which emphasize the importance of harmony with spiritual entities. This connection influences how cursed objects are perceived and treated, often with a blend of fear, reverence, and curiosity. In summary, the historical background and cultural significance of Japan's cursed objects provide a crucial framework for understanding their mysterious allure. Exploring these aspects not only sheds light on the objects themselves, but also on the cultural and historical narratives they represent, enriching our comprehension of Japan's unique approach to the supernatural. The heading Notable Cursed Objects and Their Origins delves into the fascinating and often eerie world of cursed objects within Japan, exploring items believed to harbor supernatural forces or malevolent energies. Cursed objects are typically defined as items that are thought to bring misfortune, harm, or even death to individuals who come into contact with them. These mystical items often have origins steeped in folklore, tragedy, or sinister intent, making them significant to understanding cultural fears and supernatural beliefs. The significance of discussing notable cursed objects lies in how it illuminates Japan's rich tapestry of folklore and superstitions. It provides insight into societal values and historical contexts, illustrating the pervasive belief in spirits and the supernatural. These stories serve to connect people with their cultural heritage, offering a glimpse into how past generations explained and coped with the unknown. One infamous example is the cursed kimono of the Yurei. This kimono is said to have been worn by several brides, all of whom met untimely deaths before their weddings. Each successive wearer is believed to have been haunted by the vengeful spirit of a previous bride, leading to the garment being regarded as cursed. Another example is the Honjo Masamune, a legendary sword created by the master swordsmith Masamune. While it is renowned for its craftsmanship, some legends suggest it possesses a malevolent spirit, bringing violence or tragedy to its owners. Opinions on cursed objects vary widely. For many, these items are merely artifacts of local legends, representing imaginative explanations for misfortunes rather than actual curses. Skeptics argue that the tales surrounding such objects are amplified by the human tendency to seek patterns or reasons for random tragedies. However, believers maintain that these curses are real, fueled by personal experiences or cultural teachings that have been passed down through generations. Controversies surrounding cursed objects often revolve around their authenticity and the ethics of displaying or trading them. Some argue that displaying these objects in museums or exhibitions might disrespect their cultural significance or perpetuate fear. Others view them as valuable cultural artifacts that offer educational opportunities. This aspect of cursed objects connects to the broader topic of Japan's supernatural beliefs, influencing modern media, tourism, and literature. The fascination with the cursed resonates with universal human fears of the unknown and the uncontrollable, showing how deeply entrenched these stories are in cultural consciousness. Case studies of real-life experiences with cursed objects in Japan delve into first-hand encounters and personal stories that bring the mystique of these objects to life. These accounts are significant because they provide concrete examples of how cursed objects, whether believed in or not, can have profound psychological and cultural impacts. They help us understand how myths and legends around cursed objects are perpetuated, evolving from mere folklore into tangible experiences that shape personal and communal narratives. Consider the infamous Okiku doll, a traditional Japanese doll alleged to be haunted, which reportedly grows real human hair. It was named after a young girl who died prematurely, and her spirit is said to inhabit the doll. Another notable example is the cursed kimono, which is believed to have brought misfortune and death to its owners. These narratives are bolstered by opinions that argue such stories reflect deeper cultural anxieties and historical traumas, suggesting that cursed objects serve as a societal mechanism to process grief and fear. However, skepticism arises from those who view these tales as mere coincidences, amplified by cultural superstitions and the human penchant for pattern recognition. Despite the inherent controversies, these case studies are integral to understanding Japan's top cursed objects as they bridge the gap between myth and reality. They illustrate how personal experiences feed into the legends, reinforcing the notion of curses and perpetuating their presence in the cultural consciousness. Additionally, these stories intersect with other aspects of Japanese culture, such as the role of spirituality, the significance of ritual, and the intricate relationship between the living and the spirit world. By examining these experiences, we gain insight into the enduring allure of cursed objects and their ability to captivate and terrify across generations, grounding ethereal legends in the tactile world.